Hey, could we please talk about on TikTok what we have learned way too late in life?
Fun fact, my username is Lee M. Snow because my middle name starts with an M. And up until eighth grade, my favorite book of the Bible was the book of Matthew. Every time we went to church and the sermon was on the book of Matthew, I actually paid attention to it. I studied it. I read it. I even had little highlights and notes, even all the way back to fifth grade. I have my Bible that I had when I was in fifth grade at 10 years old. And the book of Matthew was completely studied through. I would have my mom read me the book of Matthew as often as I could get her to. And it was something that really connected to me. And then I got to eighth grade, which is the first year that we took standardized tests at Arab, Alabama. And the teacher handed me the little thing, and I wrote Lee, Matthew, Snow on it. And a few minutes later, she walked by and she looked down at my test and she said, "Baby, that's not your middle name." And I said, "Yes, ma'am, it is." And she said, "No, it's not." She had this little clipboard of paper in her hand. And I said, "Yes, ma'am. It says Lee Michael Snow." And she said, "Honey, how do you spell Michael?" And I said, Mathew. Y'all, I was in eighth grade before I figured out how to spell my middle name and that it wasn't Matthew. I don't know the moral of that story, but there's something in there for you, I guess.